Hello guys and welcome to another video. My name is Yavan and I'm the administrator of the Sims community website, and today we gotta talk about the upcoming update that's coming to the Sims 4 next month in June. So the upcoming update for the Sims 4 will make the Sims 4 no longer work on 32-bit systems, on Windows operating systems, and the non-metal macOS machines. So that's for Apple software. So what does this exactly mean? Well, after the update, people who have the 32-bit system will no longer be able to play the current version of the Sims 4. They are going to be able to play the Sims 4 Legacy Edition, which we are going to be talking about later on throughout this video. And of course, if you have a non-metal macOS machine, you are also not going to be able to play the current version of the Sims 4, but the Legacy Edition of the Sims 4 and all of the packs which are included in the Legacy Edition. So the Sims team has actually made this announcement on the answers.ea.com website, talking today we are announcing some changes to the supported specifications for the Sims 4 on PC and Mac. As of June 2019, we will no longer support the Sims 4 on non-metal Mac OS machines or PC 32-bit operating systems. So Apple has announced plans to phase out support for graphics processing technology called OpenGL and will be moving to a new technology known as Metal. Due to this change, we will upgrade the Sims 4 to work with Metal. For those who cannot upgrade to a Metal supporting operating system, the Sims 4 Legacy Edition will be made available to you. Please see the frequently asked questions below. So this update will also retire support for 32-bit operating systems. We regularly evaluate our technologies, and to continue growing, improving, and optimizing the game, we have made the decision to retire 32-bit support. If you are a PC player who cannot update to a 64-bit operating systems, the Sims 4 Legacy Edition will be made available to you. So we want to thank all Simmers who have played or are still playing The Sims 4. So what exactly is The Sims 4 Legacy Edition and why are they making this change? So before we go into the specifications about The Sims 4 Legacy Edition, I just want to talk about why I think they're making this change and why I think it's a good thing for The Sims 4. So in case you guys don't know, 32-bit operating systems are very limiting. They can only take up to 4 gigabytes of RAM on your operating system on your Windows, more specifically only 3.5 gigabytes of RAM on your desktop. And throughout each day, computer systems are becoming more demanding, software is becoming more demanding, and 32-bit systems are getting more laggier and slower each day, considering the fact that less and less softwares are supporting the 32-bit systems. And I think that this is a good thing because there's only a small amount of people who are actually playing The Sims 4 throughout the 32-bit systems. Those who are on the 64-bit version of their operating systems, they are gonna be intact by this change and are probably gonna also see some changes with the Sims 4 software, considering that after the Sims team terminates support for 32-bit systems, we are probably gonna see more work towards 64-bit systems only and more focus towards fixing the Sims 4 and making it less glitchier, with less bugs, with less issues. And so I think that this is probably going to be a good thing for the game. If you do have a 32-bit version of Windows or a non-metal Mac OS on your Mac computer, you are still going to be able to play The Sims 4, but it's going to be a special edition called The Sims 4 Legacy Edition. So the Sims team has actually included a frequently asked questions page over here. So where can I get the Sims 4 Legacy Edition? The Sims 4 Legacy Edition will be available in June 2019. If you are an existing The Sims 4 owner, we will have instructions on this page which will walk you through the steps to get your free copy of the Sims 4 Legacy Edition when it is released. The Sims 4 Legacy Edition will not be made available to new players. I already own The Sims 4. Will I need to purchase the Sims 4 Legacy Edition? No. If you are an existing The Sims 4 owner, you will be able to get your copy of the Sims 4 Legacy Edition for free once it's available in June 2019. So when will this change happen and when will the Sims 4 Legacy Edition be available? This change is tentatively planned for June 2019. If there are any changes to the planned June date, we will update it. Will the Sims 4 on my non-metal Mac OS be automatically updated to the Legacy version? No, you will need to download the Sims 4 Legacy Edition. To find out if your Mac supports Metal, please check out this link that we are also also going to be going through in this video. So will The Sims 4 on my 32-bit OS PC be automatically updated to the Legacy version? No, you will also need to download The Sims 4 Legacy Edition by yourself. Will The Sims 4 Legacy Edition receive any additional content or bug fixes in the future? So unfortunately, no, The Sims 4 Legacy Edition will not receive any more content or bug fixes. So this means that after June 2019, if you are stuck on a 32-bit system or on a non-Metal Mac computer, you are not going to be able to get any more updates for The Sims 4, any more The Sims 4 base game updates, or any new content or bug fixes. The game is going to be stuck after this period. So will any online features still work in The Sims 4 Legacy Edition? So the gallery, game banners, and social integrations will be disabled. The Sims 4 Legacy Edition will not display or allow any purchases of content released after February 2019. So what stuff packs, game packs, and expansion packs can I play using The Sims 4 Legacy Edition? So over here, Dave actually mentioned almost all, not almost, but all the packs which are currently released for The Sims 4. It says you will be able to purchase and play all stuff, game, and expansion packs released between September 2nd, 2014 and February 26, 2019. So this is going to include the Luxury Party Stuff Pack, the Perfect Patio Stuff Pack, Cool Kitchen, Spooky Stuff, Movie Hangout, Romantic Garden, Kids Room Backyard, Vintage Glamour, Bowling Night Stuff, Fitness Stuff Pack, the Toddler Stuff Pack, Laundry Day Stuff Pack, and the My First Pet Stuff Pack. Then we have game packs such as Outdoor Retreat, Spa Day, Dine Out, Vampires, Parenthood, Jungle Adventure, and Strangerville, the last game pack that you are going to be able to play in the Legacy Edition. And then we have the expansion packs, including Get Together, Get to Work, City Living, Cats and Dogs, Seasons, and Get Famous. So these are the packs that if you have already purchased, you are going to be able to play with The Sims 4 Legacy Edition if you are stuck with the 32-bit version of your computer or the non-Metal Mac OS operating system. So it says over here, content released after February 2019 will require you to upgrade your system. So I'm pretty sure that the content updates that we have received last month in April 2019, that includes laptops, the freelancer careers, and some other minor additions in Create a Sim and stuff like that, are not going to be made available in The Sims 4 Legacy Edition, considering that they did say that content released after February 2019 will not be available in the game. So it's going to be requiring you to upgrade your system. It says over here, will custom content still work with The Sims 4 Legacy Edition? It will be up to the custom content or mod developer to decide the support of their custom content for both The Sims 4 and The Sims 4 Legacy Edition. It says, will there be different versions of The Sims 4 Legacy Edition for non-Metal Mac OS and 32-bit PC operating systems? It says there will be only one version of The Sims 4 Legacy Edition that you will be able to see and download from Origin. And last but not least, will my save files still work in The Sims 4 Legacy Edition? Yes, save files will still work with The Sims 4 Legacy Edition. Instructions on how to will be published once The Sims 4 Legacy Edition is released. So that's all you need to know about The Sims 4 Legacy Edition. It's gonna come out in June 2019, and there's basically nothing special about The Sims 4 Legacy Edition. It's only for those who have an older version of their computers, for those who have a 32-bit system for Windows or a non-Metal Mac operating system on Mac. So how do you know if you are going to be able to support The Sims 4 after June 2019 and if you are going to be able to play after it? First of all, I want to mention that there's only a small amount of people who are actually playing The Sims 4 on a 32-bit operating system, considering that I do have a full overview, well, not a full overview, but a brief overview of the community and people who follow me, and I've seen that from the comment section and everything, basically almost everyone said that they are using a 64-bit operating system. There's been only a small amount of people who are still relying on a 32-bit operating system, but I think that in 2019 it is important to upgrade to 64-bit operating systems and technologies, because software is constantly upgrading and computers are getting more and more demanding, but also a lot less cheaper. So it's definitely not expensive to get a 64-bit computer out there. There are a lot of cheap options that you can find on Amazon, eBay, or any other retailers that are selling PCs and Mac computers. computers. So yeah, so how do you actually know if your computer is gonna be supporting The Sims 4, fully supporting The Sims 4, its content, updates, and packs after June 2019? Well, it's easy to check. We have a full tutorial on our website, which I'm gonna be linking in the description down below. So for Windows, it's really easy to check for Windows if you are actually running a 64-bit or a 32-bit operating system. So all you need to do is go to the start section and select this PC. So from over here, you are just able to right click on select properties over here, and then you are gonna be able to see if you have a 64-bit operating system or a 32-bit operating system. So from here, you can see that I'm fully running a 64-bit operating system. It says over here in the system types section over here under the system tab, and everything is up to date. I'm running a 64-bit operating system, and I'm gonna be able to play The Sims 4 fully after June 2019. I'm pretty sure that you are gonna be able to play The Sims 4 fully as well after the latest update, but it's worth checking out if you are running a 32-bit or a 64-bit operating system. So for Mac computers, it's a little bit different. So there is actually a full-on list that says which Mac computers are supported for a brand new Metal operating system. So over here you have all of the MacBook models which have been mentioned, including the Mac computers as well. So it says over here, if you have these computers, then you are safe and you are going to be able to play the latest version of The Sims 4. So it includes the MacBook models introduced in 2015 or later, MacBook Air models introduced in 2012 or later, MacBook Pro models introduced in 2012 or later, then we have Mac Mini models introduced in 2012 or later, iMac models introduced in 2012 or later. So for iMac Pro, all of the models are supported, and for Mac Pro models introduced in late 2013 plus mid 2010 or mid 2012 models with a recommended Metal capable graphic card. So you can also check that out over here. But it seems that a lot of earlier versions of MacBooks and iMacs are still gonna be able to support Metal, the brand new graphics and computing technology which is gonna be used for Mac OS. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that most of you guys are not gonna be affected by the latest change. I do hope that all of you are gonna be able to play The Sims 4 with the latest updates and packs. If you don't, you still are gonna be able to play The Sims 4 and its Legacy Edition and all of the packs which have been released up until February 2019, and also the content updates. So I'm gonna be doing a full overview of the Legacy Edition in June 2019, talking about what's actually included, what's not, and why is it actually time to upgrade to a 64-bit computer, because I think that those who are even running on a 32-bit operating system now and who are playing The Sims 4 on a 32-bit operating system are actually getting a lot of issues and lags and frame rates which are not actually recommended for playing any video game whatsoever. So I do hope that you guys are able to play The Sims 4 and that you are actually running a 64-bit operating system. And yeah, this change is not gonna affect Xbox One or PS4 users, considering that both of those consoles are running a 64-bit operating system. So that's about it for this video. I just wanted to talk to you guys about the upcoming change that's gonna happen to The Sims 4 starting next month. And yeah, this also confirms that we are gonna be getting a brand new update for The Sims 4 next month. So I'm really excited to see what's inside of it, and I do hope that there's something else rather than the system changes which are gonna happen to the game next month. So thank you guys once again for watching this video. If you found it helpful, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel for all of the latest news and updates, because we do have a lot of things going on in the upcoming weeks. We have a brand new giveaway. We actually have multiple giveaways that are going to happen on simscommunity.info really soon to celebrate our 6th anniversary. And also we are attending EA Play 2019 this June, so make sure you stay tuned to this YouTube channel for all of the latest vlogs, for all the latest live streams straight from EA Play. Once again, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!